Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet, voice you know with the news you trust studio, sponsored by BASF, where the performance of Veltima fungicide can take your best results even further. Well, under partly cloudy skies right now, 85 degrees on the barn thermometer in Port Clinton, Ohio. We're on the Ohio Field Leader Roadshow. We made our way to Ottawa County and the farm of Sheldon and Samantha Miller. The Ohio Field Leader is a project of the Ohio Soybean Council and your soybean checkoff. A couple quick calendar reminders. Tune in tomorrow as Dale will be headed to Findlay. He'll be at the Northwest Ohio Antique Machinery Steam Show that takes place at the Hancock County Fairgrounds, and the show runs July the 31st through August 3rd. Then coming up on Friday, we'll be broadcasting again from the Ohio State Fair, the Junior Market Hog Show. That all thanks to Kalmbach Feeds. Coming up on Monday is the next stop in the Axis Seed County Fair Tour. That will be taking place with the third check presentation going to Holmes County and the Holmes County Junior Fair Board. Well, I'm visiting today with Sheldon Miller, and we are out in Ottawa County. Sheldon, interesting as I drove in today looking at the different crops and stages, all sort of different stages, I guess, across Northwest Ohio there, depending on the weather and when things win. And first off, tell me a little bit about the family and the farm here.
So I'm Sheldon Miller. We farm here in Ottawa County. We farm about 30-mile stretch from State Route 19 all the way up into the thumb of Marblehead. Farm with my family, my wife Samantha, my 3 young children. Got a few guys that help me raise corn, wheat, and soybeans. We do a fair amount of soybeans. We rotate in with some corn, do a little bit of double cropping then behind our wheat. The year itself has been kind of all over the board. Got some very good areas to very poor areas. The corn is anywhere from drowned out to tasseled, depending on where you're at. The soybeans are the same, about all over the board. We just started flowering soybeans here a couple weeks ago on some of the later planted stuff. Double crops are actually out of the ground and could use a little bit of rain. The wheat, I would say, was probably a fairly decent crop this year. There is a fair amount of windrows yet in this area as far as that needing to be baled. A lot of guys also have a fairly decent amount of hay to make. There's first cutting that hasn't even been made, so they're struggling to get them kind of things done. So
when did planting season start in the area?
So I would say we started the middle to late part of May, and when we first planted, there was ground that was marginal, there was ground that was fit. We planted the first round there, or first I would say batch, and those beans ended up getting rain pounded in pretty bad there. Majority of those beans actually ended up getting crusted in. We didn't plant any corn until really the end of May, very first part of June. Just with the way that the weather was, we kept planting soybeans, and a fair amount of those soybeans are looking pretty decent. Some of those beans actually even did get replanted also, so it's kind of just been all over the board. If we get a heavy rain, it seems like it'll crust them in, and they don't do very well, so we end up going back in and replanting them and hope for the best.
Well, again, we are in Ottawa County. I'm at the farm of Sheldon Miller. This is the Ohio Field Leader Roadshow. Let's get a quick check on your Wednesday weather forecast, now brought to us by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance. Online at seedconsultants.com.
Better chances of showers and thunderstorms here as we move through late afternoon and evening. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin. Let's take a look at that Ohio Ag weather update. Heat-based action going to be trying to push into western and northwestern parts of the state here this afternoon into this evening. And then we actually see our better rounds of moisture come through during the day tomorrow, especially late afternoon and evening tomorrow. All in, all done from today right through early Friday morning. I think we have to put in here anywhere from a quarter to 2 inches of rain potential. Coverage 100% of the Buckeye State. By Friday afternoon, we're drying down, seeing definitely cooler and less humid air, and the weekend is spectacularly pleasant with lower temperatures and low humidity. I'm Ryan Martin.
Thanks, Ryan. We'll be back to take a look at the markets after this.
When you're buying seed, there's more to a transaction than money. You're exchanging time and trust, hoping each decision adds up at harvest. Seed consultants sales professionals don't take that lightly. With products made to excel in the Eastern Corn Belt and agronomic knowledge that stands up to the test, we're all about the same things you are: reliability and results. Buy into a better seed experience. Visit seedconsultants.com to view our corn and soybean lineup.
Let's get a quick market analysis on what's making an impact today from Lice Mercantile's Doug Tinney. Today's update brought to us by Brandt, helping growers take control for over 70 years.
This is Doug Tinney with Lice Mercantile, providing your midweek grain fundamentals. Grains are quietly mixed this morning. U.S. Midwest weather this summer has seen few extremes. Absent have been 7 days plus of above average temperatures combined with below normal rainfall. Moving closer to Ohio, I continue to hear a frequent range which pop up randomly and quickly with rainfall totals often over 1/2 inch. The next week for Ohio and the Midwest will detail below normal temperatures for daily highs. It will be a much welcome relief. Bottom line, there is not a bullish picture for grains heading into the first 2 weeks of August. Midwest fall harvest is literally just around the corner. Please visit our website at licemercantile.com to learn more about our grain marketing program and crop insurance services.
Thanks, Doug. Let's get a quick look at your markets now, brought to us by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. September corn is trading up 3 cents at $3.92 1/4 cents. August soybeans down 4 cents at $9.77 3/4. And wheat for September currently unchanged at $5.29 3/4. You're listening to the Ohio AgNet.